Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Batter Up from 1991. So let's get started. Alex loved baseball. Every day after school, he grabbed his mitt and hurried to the park to play catch with his best friend Danny. One afternoon, Alex and Danny was surprised to see the park filled with kids playing ball. They were wearing matching baseball shirts and caps. The kids were older than Alex and Danny, and there were adults too. Alex and Danny watched as the players tossed a large white softball around the field. The boy approached a man holding a clipboard. They asked him what team they were watching. This is a league softball team. The man explained. The season had just started. The kids are beginning practice. I wish I was old enough to play, said Alex. The man pulled the man pulled two forms from his clipboard. He handed them to Alex and Dandy. Our town has a softball league for kids your age too, the man said. Give this application to your parents. There are tryouts next week. 1 week later, Alex and Danny went back to the park to try out for a softball team. They was very excited. They held their application in one hand and their baseball glove in another. In the center of the field stood the man they had spoken to the week before. A woman holding a bat and ball was standing next to him. My name is Sam Brown. The man began, and this is Wendy Young. We are in charge of the tryout today. Coach Brown explained that everyone trying out would get a chance to bat, field, throw, and run, and everybody who comes today will be on a team. Coach Young added, the tryout just helps us make sure that each team has a good mix of players. The tryout began. Danny turn came first. Danny fielded every ball thrown to him and even got a couple of hits while batting. When Alex got his chance to try out, he ran onto the field. The coach tossed him several ground balls. Alex dropped the first one, but he scooped up the others and threw the ball back pretty well each time. You have a strong arm, said Coach Young. I bet you'll make a good outfielder. Then Alex looked. Then Alex took the turn at bat. The first few times he swung and missed. On his last swing, he hit a ground ball that dribbled in front of home plate. Alex was disappointed. The team will practice for 2 weeks before the season starts. Coach Brown told Alex, don't worry, you have time to work on your hitting. About a week later, while Alex was doing his homework, one afternoon the telephone rang. I'm Jim Stevens, said a voice on the other end. I'm one of the softball league coaches, and you're on my team. We called ourselves the Sluggers. Our first practice is next Tuesday after supper. All the players must get a checkup before they can play. Please see your doctor before then. I look forward to seeing you on the field. Alex could hardly wait until next week. When Tuesday finally arrived, Alex gobbled down his dinner and raced to the park. The field was filled with groups of kids. Alex found Coach Steven near second base. He was wearing a purple shirt and hat. As each team member arrived, the coach handed him or her a uniform. Although his friend Danny was on another team, Alex did recognize a few players on his team. For the next 2 weeks, the sluggard Patrick twice a week after supper. Each time the player tried different positions. Coach Steven was good at hitting balls to the fielders. Then everyone took turns at bat. The coach was always the pitcher. After the final Patrick, the coach talked to his team. Next week is our first game. I know you want to win, but I want you to be sure everyone has fun, he explained. Remember, no matter what happens, we root for each other. Whether we win or lose, we do it as a team. On the day of the first game, Alex wore his team shirt to school. He met Danny in the lunchroom so they could talk about the game. The two friends would be playing against each other on the field. Alex's family ate an early dinner that night so they could see him play. Alex's mom and dad sat with the other grown-ups behind the team bench. Before the player took the field, Coach Steven talked to the team. Our team is 7 innings long. He reminded his players, you will all play the field for at least 6 outs, and you will get a turn at bat. Now, good luck. After Alex began the game sitting on the bench, he was disappointed that he wasn't in the starting lineup. Then he remembered what the coach had said at the last Patrick about the team spirit. Alex began to cheer for his teammates. The slugger led by 3 runs after 4 innings. As the 5th inning started, Coach Steven tapped Alex on the shoulder. Go play right field, he told him. Alex felt butterflies in his stomach as he trotted onto the field. He saw his parents clapping, and Danny waved from the opposite bench. The first batter struck out, but the next batter smacked the ball. It bounced past the second baseman, right toward Alex. Alex grabbed the ball and threw it to second baseman. The runner did not get past first base. It was a great feeling for Alex. After that, there were no more butterflies in his stomach. In the 6th inning, Alex batted first. He put on a plastic bat and helmet and grabbed an aluminum bat. After a few Patrick swings, he stepped up to the plate. Alex swung wildly at the first pitch and missed. He swung at the next pitch and missed again. Then he stepped out of the batter box and took a deep breath. Come on, Alex, his teammate shouted. You can do it. Alex stepped up to plate again. He let 2 pitches go by. On the next pitch, he stepped forward and swung. There was a loud bang as the metal bat struck the ball. Alex began to run for first base. The ball was sailing over the pitcher's head. Danny was playing center field for the other team, and it was Danny who reached up and caught the ball. Alex was out, but he had hit the ball hard. He joined his teammate back on the bench. Great try, Alex, said his friend Judy. Thanks, said Alex. His mother waved to him, and his father gave him the thumbs up signal. For the last inning, Alex played right field. Again, the other team did not score. When the inning was over, the Sluggers had won their first games. After the game, the two teams shook hands. That was a great hit, said Danny when he and Alex shook hands. Yeah, but your catch was even better, said Alex. The boys laughed and patted each other on the back. Then they walked home together, tossing a ball back and forth. So that was Batter Up for 1991. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a good every day. We'll have another video coming out real soon.